community benefit, you need to include Taiwan with 23 million people will benefit our community, and the world will say thanks.
Okay. Next one, we'd like to have the Dr. Anita Hong on behalf of the Hong's Foundation.
It's an honor for me to be invited to this meeting for supporting Taiwan to enter WHA. Taiwan is a great country. Although it is small in population and the area is also small. But the things that Taiwan had done were recognized by the world, such as the unprecedented, excellent health care system. Many people in Taiwan enjoy being taken care by the physicians and nurses that were in the hospitals in Taiwan, and even people overseas go back to Taiwan to be taken care of. So not just in healthcare, Taiwan has also many things that the world admire. So it is important for Taiwan to be included in the WHA World Health Assembly, as well as WHO. Thank you.
Thank you. Next one, we'd like to have the City Councilor of Fremont, Teresa Keng, also on behalf of Taiwanese Chamber of Commerce of San Francisco Bay Area. Terry, please.
Thank you, John. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Teresa Keng, and I am a member of the Fremont City Council, as well as an advisor on the Taiwanese Chamber of Greater Bay Area. As a first-generation immigrant from Taiwan, I am extremely proud of Taiwan's success in keeping the pandemic at bay in the last 14 months, keeping the number of confirmed cases at 2,000 cases for its residents of 23 million people, as well as the death cases at less than 20. This wonderful success has won worldwide recognition. As the rest of the world has been in huge shortage of medical grade masks, Taiwan has not only able to provide each of its citizens adequate masks, but donating millions of masks around the world. We appreciate the growing international support of the United States and 7 other industrial countries, including France and Japan, for Taiwan to join WHA. And I strongly urge the WHO to invite Taiwan to join the World Health Assembly that will be held virtually on May 24th as an observer. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Teresa. Next one, we'd like to have George. He on behalf of the Cupertino-YiLan Friendship Sister.
Only I can say, just like God bless Taiwan. Taiwan, go, go, go. That's all.
Oh, okay. The next one is the deputy, Andy. You are the vice president, right?
Secretary of YiLan Friendships.
No,
Andy.
Oh, he's gone. Oh, okay.
Andy.
Andy, yeah.
Andy Guo.
Andy, cool, yeah.
Your turn.
Enough good opinion being said already. My major point is that Taiwan is a very important international hub for transportation. So if we are left out, then there will be a bigger hole for the safety net of the whole international community. So that's the reason I think we should be including WHA and WHO. Thank you.
Thank you, Andy. So next one is Pingping. Yes.
Yes. My name is Pingping Li, advisor of My name is Pingping Liem, advisor of Cupertino-Taichung Friendship Cities. The following is the fact. Taiwan's response to the pandemic was widely praised last year. It set a strong example for other nations. Taiwan is facing a new outbreak this month. We need more direct information from WHA. In other words, Taiwan is in need of more direct communication with WHA in this crucial time. Taiwan is a citizen of the world. The Taiwanese deserve to have basic health rights. The WHA is a world organization. I think the WHA should take care of the health welfare for all citizens of the world, including Taiwan. Please do not discriminate Taiwan. We are a responsible member of the free world. So please, no discrimination against Taiwan. No discrimination against Taiwan. Thank you.
Next one is Weini Liem. George, you've done it.
Thank you, everyone. Okay, my name is Weini, and I'm the CPFC president. I also is the GFCB Northern California president. Today is my honor, okay, to say something. Today we are here, okay, gathering to promote health. We would like to share the good job which Taiwan has performed during the pandemic. Taiwan medical system is so wonderful. Taiwan can help in many aspects. So we just want to say, let Taiwan enter WHO, WHA. Thank you.
Thank you. So next one is Daphne. She. Yeah. I think it's on, right? It's on.
Hi everyone, my name is Daphne Chu. It's National Chongqing University Alumni Association of Northern California. It's my honor to be here today to say something. Because we know Taiwan has a very good medical system. Even the people, they travel all over the world, different countries, but they're still able to get a benefit from the Taiwan medical system as long as they back to Taiwan. And from the 2003, the SARS epidemic, Taiwan experienced a really painful experience. So this time, for the COVID-19, the pandemic, Taiwan seems like has a well prepared. So showing the best practice in the world. My personal opinion, we people in the Taiwan, they're making such a big effort and to take care of the health for the island, the people. And Taiwan is part of the World Citizen family. We should not be excluded in this WHA organization. I think we meet all the requirements to be the. We already prove we can contribute a lot for all those kind of disease, those kind of development, those kind of research, some medical field. So we just wonder, is that Taiwan? I think must be some other issue to prohibit Taiwan to join the WHA. Can we ask WHA or WHO give us the reason? What else the requirement need to be fulfilled in order to be the member of the WHA? So I think we make a lot of effort compared to many countries. So is there anything else we can do? So we should challenge this kind of reason, see if they can give us some kind of answer, so we know what else we can do. Okay. So I think Taiwan can contribute a lot for the whole world. So Taiwan definitely not supposed to be the ignore or the exclude in the World Health Organization. Thank you.
Next is Justin.
Good afternoon, everyone, and the press. On behalf of San Jose Taiwanese Community Network, I'm here to voice my support for Taiwan being part of the World Health Assembly and ultimately become a member of World Health Organization. We all know that Taiwan has one of the best public health systems. It has been responsible for taking care of its citizens, of 23 million people, very well with affordability and accessibility. And also Taiwan has exemplary record up to recently in combating COVID-19 infections spreading. We all know that the virus itself does not recognize politics. It also does not have border. And therefore, based on universal value and for healthcare, I think based on Taiwan's achievement and records in the past, Taiwan certainly is capable of contributing greatly in this world body and to help many other countries in the world to advance the healthcare capability and technology. So here I really urge WHA to invite Taiwan this year and also in the following years to really allow Taiwan to speak out, to show that it can actually contribute to the betterment of humanity. And with that, I turn it over to the next community leader. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Justin. Good remark. And next one, we'd like to have Kathy. So, this one, 盡量 focus， 就是講一個人就好。
I am San Jose Taiwanese Community Care Network President currently, and thank you, Justin. You give us a remarkable something. Let us heads up a little bit. First of all, I want to say this year it will be the 74th annual meeting of WHA from May 24th to June 3rd in Geneva, Switzerland. Taiwan hasn't been invited by WHA so far. Okay, Taiwan has refused by WHA in the past 4 years and could not participate in meetings. This year, 2021, it will be the 5th time that Taiwan knocks at WHA door. During COVID-19 pandemic, Taiwan donated numerous medical level 1 mouth masks and medical equipment to different countries in this world. Of course, this is including United States too. For example, United Federal Government and the different state governments, including different local counties, for example, Santa Clara County, Alameda County, and the different cities, for example, San Jose City, Fremont City, and Santa Clara City. I would like to share Taiwan's model and the different information resource to WHA, and also hopes WHA could directly share WHA's resource to Taiwan too. In important public health issue, WHA and Taiwan can help one another. By the way, what is the Taiwan's model? The Taiwan model based on Taiwan democratic experience of COVID-19 containment has come to set an excellent example for the rest of the world. The Taiwan government has earned global recognition and acclaim for the series of actions it has taken to show that Taiwan can help, Taiwan is helping, and please let Taiwan be in WHA this year. Thank you.
Okay, next one is my turn. My name is John Hsing, and on behalf of the Love of Taiwan Association, I will say a few words because the why we are here today. I think a lot of us talk about the reason why Taiwan been excluded out of the WHO or WHA. As we can pull out from the constitution of the WHO, it shows very clearly there's only two types of a membership. One is a formal membership, and the other one is associate member. There's no so-called observer. Observer only happened in 2009. At the time, the president of the Taiwan at the time was Min Zhou. He's so friendly to the PRC government. So he negotiated with them, said, hey, under one China principle, so we can join the WHO and attend the WHA. Who get the right to the WHA to make the decision? It's all the members. They give the right to the Director General. Director General at that time is Margaret Chen. So Margaret Chen is from Hong Kong. And she said, okay, now Taiwan commit is part of China. So they say, okay, we give you the observer. So it's a creative, it's not an official unit in the WHO. So as I said, the WHO, the constitution only said it's a member and associate member. Based on the rule of procedure, okay, the rule of procedure that in the Secretary Office, they can operate following the general agreement of all members. So all the members give the right to the Director General. So they give that to them. But as you can see that does China, the PRC, has right to grant the permission to Taiwan? Of course not, because we can recall from history that Taiwan has never been part of China, and the former Secretary General said it very clearly last year, November 12th, says so clear, Taiwan has never been part of China. So we all understand that since the 1895, the Shimonoseki Treaty, that China, the Qing dynasty, the Qing emperor, has officially ceded the sovereignty, the full sovereignty of Taiwan and Penghu and the Formosa and Pescadores, which means Taiwan and the Penghu, in perpetually, which means forever, ceded to Japan. So, period. Since that time to this moment, there's no any legal document can prove that China owns the sovereignty of Taiwan. Please show us. You know, several days ago, the spokesperson of the China's, the PRC's foreign department, and also the spokesperson, Hua Chunying, and also the other spokesperson of the Liem, they said very clearly that Taiwan is part of China based on the one China principle, but that's bullshit. That's the Orwellian nonsense. They said the San Francisco Peace Treaty is a waste paper. What is the value of paper? What is the legal paper that China can prove to the world. As you can recall from the record of the United Nations back into 1950, okay, at that time, the China, they accused United States invade Chinese territory, which means they mean is Taiwan. They say at that time, that's back into 1950. So just right after the China Civil War. But, you know, in November, on the November 30 of 1950, under the 530 meeting of the United States Security Council meeting, they had an official vote and discussion, fully discussion and vote, 9-1. They say China's claim is bullshit, okay? This doesn't exist. So the whole world, they understand that the Taiwan has, the territory of Taiwan never belongs to China. That's very clear. So who has the right to grant the permission for Taiwan to get into the, of course, we are aiming to get the permission to become a member of the WHO. But at this time, this year is so critical. I hope that all the Taiwanese community, worldwide Taiwanese community, can pay attention. This will be the chance to prove Taiwan doesn't belong to China at all, because they never had the right to grant the permission of the admission to the WHA. Only United States is the principal occupying power authorized by the San Francisco Peace Treaty, so clear. So as you can see, from the last administration, Trump's administration, and even this time, it's Biden's administration, they focus so hard. They want to get in, to help Taiwan into the WHA. So we can record, you know, there's three major to prevent the infection, the COVID-19 disease. Okay, one is a distant, physical distancing. The second one is mask. The third one is most important, is a vaccine. Taiwan, we are so proud, we provide lots of masks. Last year we produced so many masks and we distribute to the world. But now we are short of the vaccine. So we need help. We need to get into the WHA. And then we can get enough information so we can share from the world community and to prevent it. As the Dr. Jason Wang, you saw the video, said that we cannot afford to have any hole or any gap of the disease surveillance. So we have to, you know, join together. And this is my short remark. Thank you so much.
I don't know how many times I heard from U.S. government, Taiwan was never been part of China, period. It's clear. I want to say one story. It will be off the record, okay? Just in April, a friend of mine from church went to Taiwan for 3 months. He came back around April 28, but 10 days prior to his departure, he suddenly feel his leg, one of his legs cannot support himself. Scary? Oh, you know, it must be. He's about 15 years younger than me, 65. So he went to Kaohsiung hospital after exam, and they check it out, blood pressure and everything, say nothing wrong. And you know how much they charge? $4. $4. This is how inexpensive, how good Taiwan's healthcare. It's unbelievable. This country is unbelievable.
Okay, next time. So we are going.
Okay, I want to get some conclusion is,
Okay, sorry.
ROC Taiwan never belongs to PRC, period. Thank you.
Okay, now we have a Q&A, so hopefully the media can raise up any question.
Yeah, I do have a question. My name is Nan Su from the Epoch Times. My question is, has Taiwan ever in the history received any service from Beijing's CDC? And has Beijing's CDC ever during this pandemic included Taiwan for the information of the pandemic that's going on in China, as well as the possible impact that's the pandemic is going to make to Taiwan?
Anyone like to respond? I will take it.
Okay, Teresa, please.
To my understanding, I think Taiwan has not accepted offers of vaccine from China, and also I'm not exactly sure how much information that was given to Taiwan from China with regards to the pandemic, but I think Taiwan probably, like the rest of the world, maybe at the beginning it was not very clear when it started or how bad it was, and we also had to withdraw citizens from China. Taiwan sent plans to pick up Taiwanese citizens there. So yeah, so I don't believe. I'm not sure if anyone else did. Yeah.
There is no way China vaccine can pass Taiwan standard. They'll be rejected. Taiwan's vaccine from Pfizer, Moderna, and Johnson & Johnson, AstraZeneca, they all have high standard. China vaccine, no.
Second question, I heard that there was that's been a report that China making effort trying to block Taiwan from receiving the BioNTech that's made of Pfizer. Is that true?
Yes. China, my understanding, the information that what I learned from the media, that China tried to provide their own vaccine, Sinovac, to Taiwan. But that never been accepted by the government in Taiwan. So
what's the reason they didn't accept that?
Okay, the main reason is that, as a couple of them mentioned already, there's doesn't make sense because the approval rate is less than 50%. So all the other vaccines available in the free market, I think in the free world, that like Pfizer, Moderna, and Johnson & Johnson, they are 70 or 80 or 90 above. Who would go to use that? My understanding, the outbreak in Taiwan recently, probably a weeks ago, it's from the area. I don't know, had you ever been to Taiwan, but the one area in the one district in the Taipei city, we call Wanfa. Okay, there's a hostess bar available, and the report said that lots of them is illegally smuggling from China, so it's risky. So so that's why we had to reject it.
What was smuggled to China from Taiwan? What was smuggled to Taiwan from China?
The person they work in the hostess bar. hostess bar.
You don't know this.
You probably never been there, you don't know that.
You have to explain it in Chinese.
Let me give you some information. Yeah, Lan Shu, let me give you some heads up for your information reference.
Okay.
Because China proclaimed that Taiwan is one of the provinces of PRC. So China said they have the right for the distribution of Pfizer. So that's why the quota, controlling the quota distribution is by China. So that's why Taiwan government cannot directly order Pfizer from United States, period.
So, but say, did China actually make an effort to say, once we get it, we're going to give a part of it to Taiwan?
No, they didn't say that. They just proclaimed their right, their authority, that's it.
Okay.
Maybe just like repeat 8 years ago, 5 years ago, because Taiwan, since the Chen was elected president, she refused to accept the 1992 consensus. So they said, okay, you stay away from the one China principle, so we will block you to participate in all international, organization. That's why, they want to push Taiwan under their control. Yeah. And then they say, okay, now it's a kind of mercy. we give you favor, so you have to admit yourself is part of the China. But we will not agree that, because there's, as I said, repeat and repeat, even up to date, there's no one can provide any legal document to prove China owns the sovereignty of Taiwan.
Yeah, we're talking about the pandemic, right?
Correct, yes.
The virus doesn't have a border.
Correct.
Now, Taiwan, to join WHA or to attend the WHA, it's for the information sharing, right? So my question is, any of you aware of the CDC in Beijing actually send any information about the pandemic, try to take care of Taiwan?
No, not at all. The first, if you recall.
If that's the excuse, right, they need to, if they say Taiwan is part of China, then at least they try to include Taiwan for information sharing to take care of the pandemic situation.
You probably remember what the spokesperson of Hua Chunying said. No one cares Taiwan so much better than China. Did they? Of course not. Yeah.
She said that in the press conference in Beijing. So the TV propaganda for her already. Yeah.
Okay, now one last question. So what kind of support that Taiwan's community is expecting from the United States?
Over my 56 years in US, I never seen so many countries support Taiwan. Incredible.
I mean that.
European country, US government official, how many times they went to Taiwan? We all watch news, right? Yeah. So many support. I believe Taiwan never in a better position ever now.
Yeah.
Sure, try to come out of world community as much as possible. I'm so proud to be a Taiwanese American.
Don't you think the U.S. government should give Taiwan a much stronger support to attend WHA?
They are trying now. Yeah.
So what's your message to the U.S. government?
Support Taiwan to world community.
Okay, all right.
WHA, WHO, Taiwan should be included because they can do a lot of good benefit to the world community. They are good.
Teresa?
Yeah, so I believe that from 2009 to 2016, Taiwan had been an observer at WHA, and since President Tsai was elected, China had used its force to keep Taiwan out of WHA. So I think it's definitely very important to allow Taiwan to be part of the WHA because really they had gained so much experience from fighting SARS, and we can see that from its success in fighting COVID this time. And Taiwan can really contribute to not just pandemic, but also earlier a lot of people mentioned in their medical care system. So even as a foreigner, if you go there and you need to have appendicitis surgery, or if you like broke a bone or things like that, if you require a surgery, it probably costs hundreds of dollars instead of tens of thousands of dollars, right? And so it's making its healthcare very affordable, and it's a single-payer healthcare system. So I really think that having Taiwan be part of the WHA is great for global health.
Next, one more remark. That's it.
Okay.
This year is so critical. Why? Because we are going to prove, and even the United States, they know what they are doing. They want to prove Taiwan doesn't belong to China, period. Why? How to do it? As I mentioned at the very beginning, how come the Director General of WHO had the right to invite Taiwan as an observer? It is because China, they pretend they had the sovereignty of Taiwan. But last year, since Mike Pompeo pointed out so clear, Taiwan has never been part of China. United States has to prove it. And this year is the time to prove it. If this time Taiwan be able to join to the WHA to attend next Monday, if Taiwan been invited, that proves that China is gone. It's never related to Taiwan. So this is a very critical moment. I hope that all Taiwanese, worldwide Taiwanese, can wake up and watch closely to what is going to happen.
Okay, good.
All right.
Thank you, anyway. Thank you. Okay.
Okay, now.
That's it.
Yeah, slogan.
Okay.
Slogan.
At the very last, we like to, hopefully we all can stand up, yeah. And you have to video this. Okay, so we have the slogan. We will repeat 3 times, okay? WHA for Taiwan. WHA for Taiwan. WHA for Taiwan. WHA for Taiwan. Let Taiwan's in WHO. Let Taiwan's in WHO. Let Taiwan is WHO. Let Taiwan is WHO. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, we should be proud of us, ourselves. So thank you, everyone. Okay, you can spend some time here. Now it's lunch, our lunch time. Okay, there is lunch boxes provided from Teresa's family's kitchen. So, okay, we can go there and.